All right, we got a new Jeep project. Just picked this bad girl up. 1992 Jeep Cherokee Laredo. Sarah just pulled in. She followed me home. Brakes are definitely dragging. There's something going on. It stinks like brakes. It seems like you can find the happy spot, sort of pedal it. We had a combat lifesaver class today, so ignore the fake blood stain. Yeah, 92. It's got 198,000 miles. Picked it up for. Comment below what you think we picked it up for. It's definitely gonna require some love. I don't know how much money I'm really looking to invest in big stuff, but maybe a couple facelift items. The 93 we had, the red one, which you probably saw in a couple videos. We painted the fender flares black. We stripped off the Laredo crap and patched a couple holes, and actually painted from here, that body line, all the way back black. Probably pull the I don't really like pinstripes, so some of you are probably gonna think that's sacrilegious. Pull the pinstripe off and maybe definitely paint the bumper black, kind of mess with that a little bit. Sarah's on the phone. Say hi. Apparently we're going to brunch tomorrow because Sarah really wants eggs Benedict. So we'll pull the pinstripe off, and I think one of these taillights is out. Taillight bulbs at least is out. But a little religious background. Maybe get some wax. All these poor doors. New wiper blade arm and wiper blade, and oh, that's stupid. That sucks. Those little straw, little plastic tubes must have broke off inside for the sprayer. But there's no, oh, there's tint on the back. That's cool. There's no, let's pop it open. New set of jumper cables. Came with another tire. Gotta give him the rim back, but we'll have 4 matching tires, which I switched that one over instead of this oddball one. Looks like the wheels are rattle can gray, so maybe we'll take them and, hey, what's up, Oak? Hi, bud, bless you. We'll take them and get them, you know, sandblasted and maybe powder coated. Who knows? I don't really know how expensive that is, but yeah, definitely some fun stuff. It's got a guy used to take it off-roading, but the frame, if you will, is in pretty decent shape. It's definitely a 1992. The exhaust is pretty, but it's funny, you can tell a lot from what's in the Jeep, what the issues were. So I'm sure it was losing power at one point. Hi, bud. What's going on? So there's actually this poor dashboard. Universal joints. There's always these fuse blocks. If you know what these are, I haven't really looked that big into it yet, but the last XJ we had this same fuse block pulled out, or maybe a relay. I don't know the right term. Yeah, there's 2 U joints in here, so maybe he was looking to fix that, get a new cover, and this has seen better days. It's a Laredo, so back in the day that was a good thing. This is left mirror adjustment, and excuse me, right mirror adjustment, left mirror adjustment, so that's the only reason that's still in there. Maybe we can find a way to, yeah, that should be able to pop right out and pop back in there. Cool. There's one problem solved. Not a big cup holder guy. Maybe we'll get a new one online, who knows. It's gonna need a vacuuming for sure. This thing sat in this guy's yard for a while. It's kind of cool. I mean, I think it's originally from North Carolina. Dixie Motor Co. Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge. High output. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need some air in the tires. It's been sitting. We drove it home and about 25 miles. Did great. No overheating. No big issues. Lots of room for, bless you, bud. Lots of room for a puppy dog. The Alaskan dog's not used to the the warm weather. Hello, you're live on a YouTube video. Yeah, definitely some fun stuff. And we'll record the process and see how the Jeep build goes. Probably just gonna make it look a little better than it does and have some fun with it. Alright, so we got to pull in the garage. Just kind of looking underneath. I just popped the diff plug, fill plug out just to make sure there's some in there. And there is. Came pissing out the top, so that's good. It's definitely got an engine oil leak. Let me restart this video with a flashlight. There we go. So if you look, there we go. Yeah, probably a rear main seal leak. Just a tiny drip. Have to check that when it cools, you know, all drips down and cools down a little bit. We're just greasing it up from here. All right, we're gonna go run to Napa before they close and pick up some fun stuff. Good boy. Got the old Wrangler parked at my neighbor's house since there's not a whole lot of room. We're gonna go for a ride. And we're off, cruising down the road. This alignment was perfect on this thing, and the track bar went out. Yeah, the track bar went out. The thing was making a weird popping noise. Kind of unfortunate. So, got a perfect alignment, and then I got home, and 2 days later, track bar shit the bed, and as soon as I put a new one in, it kicked the steering wheel alignment back out. I'm sure I don't know if this makes any sense. Maybe I don't understand how alignment works, but I think the wheels are aligned, everything is good. But the steering wheel itself is a little out of whack. Yeah, we got the dashboard, center console area painted up red. A little tacky, but I think it looks cool. And there's no rules with Wranglers, so let's go to Napa. We have arrived. Alright, so we got the goodies and live to tell the tale. Got some gear oil, new wiper blades, which may or may not work. It's the only conventional oil they had. I didn't really feel like spending a whole lot of money on the first oil change. 10W30, you know the deal. The oil filter. I was told the anaerobic gasket maker was good. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Gave me this nifty sheet with all the facts and fluid viscosities and quantities. One thing I found interesting, I popped the hood on this and I was like, that's kind of strange. I don't know why there would be oil up there. Well, I don't know if someone was doing a blow-by test or what the hell was going on, but when I got in here, the oil fill cap was loose. So if that's a telltale sign that something catastrophic has happened and it's blowing the top off, let me know. I just drove it again just for shits and gigs, and it was, I think it was just loose because it stayed on and doesn't appear there's any issues now. So I think that's a good sign with regards to the initial oil leak that we thought we had. I think that may have just been from oil coming up the top. It's down about a quart right now. So we're gonna go ahead and change it out, drain it, and top it off to the proper level. Should be 6 quarts. Throw a new oil filter on and take her for a rip, see what happens. Jesus Christ. I must have torqued it. Holy crap. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, fucking Christ. Wow. Watch this thing piss antifreeze out or something crazy. Cool. That's a really good sign. As you can tell by the screwdriver, that was way more hassle than it needed to be, but the oil filter's off. Time for the install of a new one. Hopefully these are the same. Let's find out. 1085 Napa Gold. They were out of aluminum. Looks promising. Same face size. And almost the same depth. Cool. Alright, let's put this bag grill in. And the 92 goes in from the top. Just like this. Thread right on. Go until it stops, then you go another quarter turn. And a little extra because you don't trust yourself. Cool. And I'll throw the old drain plug back in and not torque it like the last guy did. I'm just gonna prop this bag grill up. She takes 6 quarts of 1030. So we'll go ahead and fill her up. All right, we're dumping in the last quart. Just topped off the antifreeze, a little bit low. Definitely gonna need some washer fluid. Power steering fluid was not shockingly, low as well. So we're gonna see if this starts dumping out the bottom. Take it for a drive here in a minute. We might be in the store for a new pulley here and a new belt sometime soon too. Nothing else looks crazy out of place. I noticed one of these boots, probably from me prying on the screwdriver, trying to get this air filter or oil filter off. It has a crack in it, but should be okay. Guess we'll find out soon. Yep, she's a little ugly. For sure. Yeah, we'll be replacing that. Add that to the list. Just pop this vent hose off. Looked like it was crimped. So the little reattach style clamp here, loosen that up. Just gonna pop this air box off. See if I can prop you guys up. Easy boy is back outside. So is the Jeep. We had a brief intermission where it decided not to have any spark. That was super fun diagnosing. Apparently, if you bump something, you have to reset the PCM. Also, the previous owner had no nut on the battery terminal bolt. So it was just kind of dangling there. A lot of weird stuff going on, but they drove it out of the garage, so good stuff. I think that wraps up this episode. We're going to take it down the road and see how it does with the new oil change, see if it's pissing oil like it was before, and see if that grease made any difference in the Jeep steering feel, as we all know. Fun stuff. We'll update you on the next episode of, I don't even want to call it, you can't even call it rebuilding. It's more like refining the 1992 Jeep Cherokee Laredo. Let's go. There's so many vehicles here.